Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Joice Christine Bailey Lewis, and I'm talking to you from Atlanta, Georgia. You can see that we're wearing our masks and we're socially distancing, and we're doing everything we can to protect ourselves from the coronavirus. But we are visiting relatives that we wanted to make sure we got to see and visit with for a while. I want to talk to you today about healing the nation. When we look at what is going on in this nation, we think this is the worst time there's ever been, and that everybody has gone crazy. So in order for us to talk about this, I want to introduce you to Reverend Dr. Lee, who we're visiting with, and he's going to give you some words of wisdom today in addition to what I have to say. Dr. Lee. Hello.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Lewis, and hello to the listening and viewing audience. I appreciate that question so much because it's much needed path today to understand how to matriculate these times that are fraudulent right now. And one thing that we use is a principle from the Word of God, and it states in Timothy that the world that we are living in perilous times. And I believe that. And one thing that could get you disheartened, the Word of God says it's not going to get any better. Not only is it not going to get any better, it's going to get worse. And so how do you cope in a situation like that? I must share with you that there is salve that you spread on your hands and skin to bring about healing. And there can be healing that is available. And I've understood and talked with Dr. Lewis since she has been here, such a blessing. And in her book, dealing with our ancestral voices, it does give hope from whence we have came to where we are now, and giving us an insight to the future. So if I had to share anything with you that would be of value, stay with hope. Hope is looking at those things that are not seen, but those things that are unseen. And those things that are unseen is what is going to give credit, what is going to give strength to you. So stay focused and stay in faith. Thank you, Dr. Lewis.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Now, take all of that to heart and have hope. I want to tell you more. As Dr. Lee said, and as I started to say it well, we have seen some darker times, we African Americans. We have seen times when we had no hope. And our only hope was just to die and go to heaven. And we would sing our songs about doing that. But now we've come to a time in this world where we have statue. We have people who have accomplished so much that the world looks at us and say, yes, they can. We look at ourselves and we say, yes, we can. And we will. So in order for us to heal the nation, we have to heal ourselves as African American people. Remember where we came from. Remember what we came through. And know that how we got through turbulent times was our faith in God, our strength and our willingness to keep trying, and our determination never to be defeated. And here we are in 2020, needing to help in a way that is not just about us, but it's about everybody. We need to get a president who has some empathy for the people and some mental capacity to do the job, and someone who has the heart to love his fellow man. And we too must do those things. We must love our fellow man in spite of what he does to us. We need to keep on turning cheeks until we get over. And we're going to get over because we've come so far. And God didn't bring us this far to leave us. So I want to thank you for this day and for Dr. Lee, who just brought us such a wonderful message. Let us live by these thoughts, and your hearts must turn toward God in order to be saved. Now, I want to ask you, all of you, to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And leave me a comment so I'll know whether or not I've touched your heart. And a comment about today to know how Dr. Lee has touched your heart. I need to know that because God has given me my message through you. And you can buy my book, My Ancestral Voices, on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. And it's entitled My Ancestral Voices. And my ancestors speak to me. Carry on. And that we will do. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And we'll see you again next week.